Peace or war, your choice. That's the topic of the moment. I was going to go live. I'm trying to learn how to do these things. And going live would be way more beneficial for me because, anybody who does YouTube would know. First of all, I don't edit any of my videos. Anything I put out is just like I said it. I said it right there on that moment. It was no takes, it was no edits. So I'm like, why don't just go live and get it out the way? And then I don't have to record it, save it. You know, it don't have to take up data, nothing like that. So I went to go live right now, and it was like it takes 24 hours to activate your account to go live. So that's all I'm waiting on that. So going forward, I should start going live, and that should be on a regular basis. So I don't know how none of it works. So I'll be getting used to it. You know what I mean? But I definitely think that that's something I'm gonna do on a regular basis. I would like to like go maybe around lunchtime, like 11:30. Hop on there for like 15 minutes or something a day while I'm just getting in it, getting used to recording again. So anyway, all right. So back to my point. Every time I used to start a video or end a video, I used to say peace and however I say it. And I came a long way on this journey since then. You understand? I learned so much. With this going on. I wonder if it's making a sound on my phone. I'll find out. And if I need to re-record this topic live, I'll do that for sure. But I did want to get to this. So I used to I used to say peace all the time. What I used to think was that being peaceful and good and sweet and nice and pure and all that stuff like that was how we all really supposed to be. Like, period. That's how we supposed to try to be. That's how we supposed to be at our best. Right? But now I see things a little bit differently. Throughout this journey, I have found that now all of this is my opinion. It's always going to be my opinion. I'm never knocking what anyone else believes or feels or where you are in your journey. I'm just talking about me personally. So for me, this is it. When I probably, this probably be my new greeting, my new ending, what have you. I'll probably say peace or war, your choice. That's it. I prefer it to be peace, but if you going to war with me, what you expect me to do? Like, I understand people be like, oh, put it in God's hands and all that stuff. It's already in God's hands. It's already in God's hands. Okay? So only way I'm going to fall back is if I get that message from God that tell me fall back on this one. You know what I mean? That now that's a different story. But even people who say, for instance, in the Bible, under what is that, Ecclesiastes, but the passage about it's a time for everything, right? And it say, it's a time to dance, it's a time to sit down, it's a time to be happy, it's a time to be sad, it's a time for peace, it's a time for war, it's a time for everything. All right, everything is balance, everything is duality. Without one thing, there is not the other. So my thing is like this is my take on duality, and if dark or badness or um war or those type of things, if that should even exist or if it's going to be completely eliminated. My thing is this: yin yang, black white, you know what I mean? Light, dark, you know what I mean? All of that is, it works together to form a whole. Without one, there is no differentiation, diff, look, skip that word for now. Difference between that and the other. So if it were true what some people say, that God is coming to wipe away darkness and badness from the earth, period, and everything gonna be good and paradise from then on, how do that work? My thing is this: I believe that everything's supposed to be in balance. Balance, right? So dark is needed, light is needed, but it's supposed to be balanced, right? Out here. So like sometimes, well, right now, dark is out of control. That's why God coming. That's why all of this is happening right now. The reset, setting it back to balance. The whole everything getting set back to balance right now. And so God coming doing. That's what He got going on right now, right? But the thing is, darkness, like say in my own journey, in my own life, it's the darkness that has grown me the most. It's the affliction. It's the wicked people. It's the people with slick intentions and people mistreating me and da 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 and all of that. Just the hardships of the world due to the way the world is, and all of that is the things that really force my growth and push my growth. You get the most growth through affliction. So imagine we lived on a perfect earth, a perfect world, and there was no bad guys. Everybody was good guys. Everything is kumbaya. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody is happy. Everybody got everything they need. Everybody, all right, really? That's, I'm not saying that's fun, like badness is fun, but I'm just saying, like, how does that even work? That's like drones. That's like Stepford wife life, because you can't get into no argument if everything is good. Who gonna be the one to get low vibrational and pop the argument off? You know what I mean? So everything is good. Oh, okay. No arguments, no disagreements. Okay. No hardships. We got everything we want. Okay. How do we grow? How do we conquer things within ourselves? I guess we don't have to, because everybody gonna be perfect. So why you want to float around in a perfect world? Do you? Is that even possible? Can that even survive? mm I guess we'll wait and see. Because I definitely could be wrong in my assertion. Whoever else could be wrong as well. So I guess we'll wait and see. But this is just how I feel about it. This is my theory, my current theory, which my theories is always uh, uh, open to change, alteration, movement, little bit over here, a little bit of adjustment, you know what I mean? So, but that's how I am right now. So when you hear me start saying peace or war, your choice, that's what I mean. Okay? And just speaking of myself personally, what I learned about myself is that I am, like, I always been known to be a nice person. Like, I never try to hurt people. Like, anybody could say anything they want or try to make things seem like whatever they want to try to make it seem. And I'm not no saint, I'm not saying I haven't hurt people by default. Um, but I just never set out to hurt people. And it's just natural, come to me natural. It ain't nothing that I be like, oh my goodness, I want to be the type of person that don't try to hurt people. No, that's just how God made me, right? So I be pretty much having good intentions in life, and uh, you know, just all I'm saying is, I I people who know me can vouch that my intentions be good. I don't hurt people. I'm not no liar. All right. those type things, people could vouch for about me, right? And so, like I was saying before, in the past, my temper was one of my weaknesses. That when I do go there, when it does get there to the point that I lose my temper, it's a bad situation to be in. All right, it's a bad situation to be in. So I was thinking that's something that I need to completely lose. Like if I was really elevating, like that should be like gone, and I don't believe that no more. I don't believe that anymore. I believe that that is me. That is duality. Now, don't think I'm saying like, oh, I'm just supposed to be just going crazy any old where, anytime. She pop off, she on go. No, nah, not that. But when it's called for, when that time for war comes about, I want to have just the same amount of fire that that I'm meant to have. You know what I mean? I'm also a warrior, so it's like I'm like a my balance go like this. I'm like a loving warrior, right? I'm like a loving warrior. So it's like I'm love all day. But if it come down to war, like you don't want to go to war with me. You don't want that. No, you don't want that. I'm not talking about you as a person. I'm talking about anything out here. Cause number one, I'm riding with God. Number one. And God loved me. He know me. God loved me. He called me for assignment, even though he knew my temper side, my warrior side. He called me for a side. Don't you think God need warriors too? What you think God was just going to have all people just being friendly and just being like, I'm going to pray for you, I'm going to pray for you, I'm going to pray for you. And that's how this war was going to go? Nah. So, like I said, peace or war, your choice. All right. All right, y'all.